Khabib. Nice to meet you guys. Thank you so much for coming. Thank you for support. I know I have a lot of fans here in Saudi Arabia, and I know a lot of guys pray for me. Thank you so much for dua. Thank you guys. I'm born from Dagestan mountain, and I'm born there. I grew up in Dagestan, and I grew up from a small village in Dagestan. And when I was 12 years, my father, with all my brothers, my cousins, with my father nephews, we moved to capital city, Makhachkala, in Dagestan, and we're beginning training. Someone go to school, someone go to college, someone go to university there. We're living 16 brothers with my father in one house, and we're living together 10 years. And since 12 to 22, we're living everybody together, and all these years, father stay with us all the time, and we train together, we eat together, sleep, going to school, and we go out together with all my brothers. When my father did this, like, I remember when I was young, like a lot of my uncles,
just a little bit
close people, like, they don't understand what father did. But now when I watch like 17, 18 years ago what my father did, now I understand he did a very good job. You know? From this house, 5 guys become world champion, and everybody keep connecting each other very well, you know, like real brothers, and everybody have family, kids, wife, like, but we keep talking. We have very good connect with each other. And this is father view. This is father how he watched like 17, 18 years ago. We didn't understand what he did, you know, but now I want to say thank you so much for father. If you talk about sports, like, first of all, like, I beginning with freestyle wrestling, and after when we moved to capital city, Makhachkala, my father beginning training combat sambo. If you guys don't know about this sport, nothing, you have to check. In YouTube, you can watch the combat sambo. What is this combat sambo? And when my father beginning combat sambo, like, I learned judo, because combat sambo, you can wrestling, you can punch, you can submit people, not people, opponents. And, you know, and then I moved to judo. Like almost 3 years I trained judo, and after I moved to combat sambo, because if you want a competition in combat sambo, you have to wrestle with the gi. And my father really wants I keep training in judo, but when I first time watch UFC fights, I understand this is a my game, you know, this is a my game. And I all the time ask my father, please, I want to become fighter. Like only wrestling, this is not for me. You know, I want to punch it, I want to wrestling, I want to take down people, you know, not people, opponents. And and when I was 19, I moved to professional. And, you know, it's like since 2008, now it's 2018, 10 years, I'm a professional MMA fighter. alhamdulillah, stay undefeated. You become. Like a lot of people ask me about the key, why you don't lose, what happened, like why. But for me, it's like I think it's about your tawakkul to Allah, and like for example, my opponents, they don't understand what it is connect with Allah. They didn't understand it. That's why I have, like my mind, my heart much bigger than my opponent's heart because I believe to God, I believe God. And when I go to the cage, I know, I understand this is sport and someone can lose, someone can win, and this is sport, and this is not everything for me. For me, everything is don't lose connect with Allah. And like when I go to the cage, I think, alhamdulillah, if Allah give me victories, I'm gonna say alhamdulillah. If I'm gonna lose, I'm gonna say alhamdulillah. But only one thing in my mind of what I'm gonna don't do, it's never give up. Like.
Thanks, Khabib, for coming to Missed Talks. And I'll be honest with you, I don't feel safe to sit near you, but I will do my best, I'll try. Okay? Can I ask any question I want?
Don't worry, I'm not going to switch.
Actually, I don't want to be the next McGregor, okay? Actually, from his Twitter account, he announced about hashtag Missed Talk, and we received a lot of questions from his fans, and we'll talk about it later in this quick conversation. But I will start with my own question. I read that your father said he will punish you more than the UFC committed to move the fight from inside the ring to outside in the last fight with Conor. Did he do it? And what kind of punishment you had?
He tried. But no, he don't do nothing, but he said he's not agree with this decision. He's not agree with this.
I don't know how to ask this question, but you said you talk about Islam. And I saw the press conference with McGregor, and he tried to offer you something, and you refused. And you said, I don't drink. And also he tried to... But you translate your anger to the ring and the fight. How do you manage to do that?
Like first of all, like about father discuss, like I told him, you told me before fight, stay relaxed, okay? Inside the cage, stay relaxed, but we don't talk about like what's gonna happen after. After the answer, it's why like I follow everything what you say, but when fight finish, yes, of course, I jump. My opponents, like, but you didn't say nothing to me, but please don't do nothing after the fight. About religion, about out. He tried to give me like a whiskey or something. You know, like since 2012, I'm beginning traveling to US. You know, before the fight, all the time, like couple months, I moved to US training. After fight, I come back home. You know, it's like a lot of my friends from US. They ask me, hey, let's go to party, let's go to discotheque or something like this. I talk about like I cannot go there. You know, they say why you cannot go? Let's go enjoy. And you know, I said no, because of Muslim, because I'm Muslim. This is not about discipline. They talk with me about like because of discipline we wanna win next fight. That's why we don't go out. No, because of it's my religion. Say no, and that's why I don't wanna go out. And, now a lot of people say to me, it's like, hey, it's okay. We have a lot of Muslim friends. They go with us sometimes. I told these guys, like, this is not about your Muslim friends. This is about Islam. Islam is perfect. Muslim is not perfect. Sometimes it's very hard to accept like people because they have crazy Muslim friends. Like when you try to accept like them, hey, we cannot do this, we cannot do this, and they say, okay, what you do? You know, it's like a lot of crazy questions they give me, but I say, leave me alone. If you're gonna go out, go out. You know, I don't know. And this is not about because I am a professional athlete and this is my discipline. No, because of Allah said no. It's right.
Okay, this is outside the arena or the ring. Inside, we use muscle and anything else. Is that effective also inside the ring? Your beliefs?
Sometimes it's help, sometimes no. Like, of course, you have to go back. You go to the coach, you cannot stand and say, Bismillah. You have to do something. You know? And number one thing what helped me is religion. It's my belief to God, you know, all the time. Like, even
You're blocking
like,
the view. You can be seated, please.
I think 100% Allah gonna help me, you know, about this.
Don't go after you like this. If you can be seated, please. I can't go after you like this.
Because he's different person, I'm different person.
Nice. Also, the clapping. We need to hear some question from the audience, please. In English? How many questions? Let's start from the second row, please.
I have a question regarding that you made a statement 4 days ago to the Russian media that you're thinking about fighting Floyd Mayweather. What about other contestants like Tony Ferguson, Georges St. Pierre, and especially Ben Askren? Can you make a statement about these people, especially since you're thinking about retirement? Are you going to fight them ever? Especially Tony Ferguson, he deserved the title fight. Thank you, brother.
Are you a sport reporter or something? Or just a fan?
Like if you watch about next fight, I think a lot of people think if I fight with Floyd Mayweather, I'm gonna lose because he never fight in MMA, of course. But if I fight with him in boxing, I think he's the favorite. It's my opinion. If I fight with him, it's good for my legacy. It's biggest fight. It's money fight. You know, it's everything. You know, I wanna choose hardest fight, and I think it's gonna be Floyd Mayweather.
On this side this time. The lady in the third row, please. Yeah.
I have a question for people who want to get into the fighting industry and start a fighting career. What tips do you recommend, especially for a female?
Oh my god. Oh my god.
For female, I have very good advice. Be fighter inside your home. And one more advice. All the time finish your husband. Smash him really bad.
Khabib, now I learned from the audience more than you. The soft side of the audience. This is really difficult, but I think he's for real. Okay, let's see some questions from the hashtag. We'll come back again to the audience. We'll just
has a mic here.
okay, we have a question. Hi, Habib. What is, I will read the question. What is your biggest motivation to succeed and achieve this?
Like biggest motivation, I think, like when I go to the cage, I know my opponent is ready for fight. I know a lot of people support him too. You know, he have family, he have friends. You know, but honestly, I don't want to lose. You know, like when the competition with fighters like you, just I don't want to lose. Like, and motivation, father motivates me a lot, you know, because, you know, he with me all my life, you know, father and coach same time, you know, I know he's nervous, I know he really wants, more than anybody in the world, he really wants, I keep winning, you know, like father motivates me. And the last, I think, like 2-3 years, before I never think about this, but now, last couple of years, I think about like my fans too. Before, like I had fan base, like not really big, but right now I feel like everywhere, when I walk, when I go to like different countries, traveling, everywhere I have fans, and they, you know, they give me big respect, you know, so like fun, my fans motivate me too.
The next question, please. Okay, there is 3 questions.
Arabic, translate please.
Yeah, try, Habib.
Can you?
I will start from the last question. What is important to you? Bravery, strength, intelligence.
I think it's about your mind, because if you stupid fighter, it's nothing work. You have to think like muscle, no head. You know, muscle, of course, you have to use your muscle, but if your mind is not connect with your muscles very well, you know, like if you talk about like, for example, like a wrestler, I am not the best wrestler in the world. If you talk about like grappling, I'm not grappling. I'm not best grappler in the world. I'm not the best striker in the world. But when everything become together, mix, I can beat. You're the best. Example, you know, I can compete with anyone. You know, this is about like how you think. This is about your mind.
If I use my brain, I won't.
Without muscle, yes, you can do it, but mind and muscle when become together, it's gonna be very hard night for you.
How about one question? Okay, let's go back to the.
Yeah, hello?
Yes, Assalamu alaikum. My question to you is, did McGregor apologize after he tapped like chicken?
He have to apologize for his fans, you know, not for me, you know, because like more than 10,000 people come to from Ireland and he cut like chicken. You know, a lot of people move to his country to come to support you, and how you can tap, you know. Like if you go to the war, you have to go war, or you have to sit home, you know.
Let's take one more question from this side, please. There. Excuse me, the guy in there. Yes, thank you.
Hello?
After that, we'll shift to the other side, please.
Assalamu alaikum. My name is Mario. I'm coming with my brother Jordi from Spain, okay? Buenos días. I have a question for Khabib. You knew that Conor McGregor was gonna use all his trash talk and all this game to try to disconcentrate you before the fight, okay? So we would like to know how you felt before the fight, during the fight, and after the fight when you had a little discussion with Dylan Dennis. Thank you, brother.
Thank you so much. Like before the fight, when with all this press conference, with trash talking, I feel like this all the time. I ask for Allah, please, nobody is injured. I don't wanna like me or him because this is very tough sport because injuries becomes very easy, you know. And I think please make this me and him inside the cage, close the cage, you know. And this is like my very big dream, you know. And when I come to the cage, and I think now we will see who's gonna talk inside the cage, you know, because it's different, you know. You can say whatever you want, but when time is come, you guys see, he don't say nothing, he just talk about it's only business. And when he tap, I feel a little bit upset, honestly. You know why? Because I'm preparing really hard, you know, and I think it's my mind all the time. I think about like I have like October 6th, I have toughest challenge, you know. And when he tapped, and I think like, why you train so hard for this guy? And after fight, when fight finished, like 1 minute, I don't remember almost nothing because I go a little bit crazy. It's like my friends say, I cannot be nice guy with bad position. You know? When bad position is come, you have to be bad, you know. It's like this. Thank you so much for the question.
Please, one more question from this side.
Thank you very much, brother, for coming here. I can't tell you how I'm excited to see you in person. First of all, I would like to say that I really admire how you stand very firm on your Islamic principles wherever you are. Usually you see people going weak when they're in front of the media or when they travel abroad, and that means a lot. And my question is, you see people coming from different disciplines, karate, taekwondo, Brazilian jiu-jitsu, and so on. If I would ask you to pick only one discipline to go into the cage, which one would you choose?
Yeah. Like I think wrestling. You know why? Because when you're striking guy, like when you go to the cage, you cannot control where a fight going. When you're wrestling, when you have very good background, wrestling background, you can take down people, or if you want, you can stay too. But if you're striking, if you want, of course you're gonna stand, but if your opponent wrestling guy is gonna take you down, you know, that's why. If you wanna control inside the cage everything, you have to be good wrestler. It's my opinion. Like, for example, you can watch all UFC champions, they have very good wrestling base, you know. Like, wrestling is almost like 70% is fighting. Almost, maybe 60, but more than 50, 100%. It's my opinion.
One more from the side, please. Okay.
Really happy to talk to you and see you. I have maybe 100 questions for you, but I will ask only one, and I need one favor from you, okay? The first question, can you go to another weight class like welterweight to face Tyron Woodley, or another down weight class to face Max Holloway to be double UFC champion? This is the first question. After you answer it, I need one favor from you. Go ahead.
About weight classes like 145, 66 kilo, it's very hard to make this weight. It's very hard because like for making 70 kilos, I almost die, you know, it's like very hard to make weight. But right now my weight is 83 kilo, you know, if I make like 77 kilo, when I go to the cage, I'm gonna be like 82, but fighters like Tyron Woodley, like Kamaru Usman, all top high-level fighters, their weight is like 92, 91. They make 77 kilo. When they go to the cage, their weight is like 88, 89 kilo. If I want to compete with these guys, with high-level guys in welterweight division, when I go to the cage, it's gonna be different, 6, 7 kilo. When you have like different 6, 7 kilo with very high-level fighters, this is a big difference. That's why my weight is 155, 70 kilo, and I wanna finish in 70 kilo.
We are here pretty sure that you can beat anyone in UFC. George St. Pierre, anyone in UFC, you can beat him. One favor from you, Khabib. I bought this babacha before from 5 years ago. I want to give it to you now, please, as a gift.
Only one guy. Scott, are you ready for more?
How you meet him? Okay. Your friend know him, right?
Are you ready for more? More questions? More questions?
Yes, of course. Let's start with this guy. Give me this guy chance. Please.
Which guy? The second one?
Yeah, this guy chance. Please give him the trophy.
Assalamu alaikum. Khabib, obviously your father did a wonderful job teaching you guys how to be fighters. Five world champions. But I believe he did even a better job making you for the true challenge. And this is the challenge that why Allah created us. And it starts with being proud to be a Muslim. How did he install this in you? How did he plant this pride of being a Muslim in you? That shows in your talk and shows in your actions. How can you give advice for us as fathers, as sons, to make our sons proud to be Muslim?
My father had 5 world champions. It's like I talk about my cousins, but he had 22 world champions. It's about like a lot of people say, hey, like, wow, you pray, you know. It's like, yes, of course I pray. That's why Allah created us. We have to pray, you know. We have to fast, you know. We have to follow everything. Of course, nobody is perfect, but we have to try all the time be good Muslims, you know. Like right now, for a lot of people, this is like, they think, wow. For me, it's not wow. This is what we have to do. This is why we're living in this life. And you know, like father all the time have very tough discipline, all the time. He teach me, you know, like very soon I'm working on this. My book is come in the Russian language. Now I'm working on English and Arabic language. Like next year, maybe March, April, my book is coming here too. You guys come by. We have in the book a lot of exclusive news, like relationship with my father, about his discipline, everything. I think you can read about this.
Perfect, I will have you on. Let's go to sign the book. We have just one last question, please, from the side of
Assalamu alaikum. Tailishi, that means you're the best in Russian. I guess you know that. But I did a painting for you. Can I give this to you on the stage?
I think so.
Please, yes.
If you don't mind.
Yes.
Thank you.
حبيب نور محمدوف، شكرا جزيلا لك لمشاركتك في حديث وشكرا لكل المشاركين في هذه الليله. شكرا لحضوركم لكم والى اللقاء.